name is Caroline Knox. I oversee the marketing and communications for Maersk Offshore Wind. The value chain within the wind industry is very complex, so we need to build these bridges across the entire value chain. We need to understand the entire value chain if we're going to succeed as a whole. And it's also why we actually, Maersk Offshore Wind did look at modelling some of the commercial and operational benefits of, for example, operating a feeder system out of somewhere like Odense Havn. We are seeing a number of bottlenecks across the value chain, actually. So something like the feeder solution could really help that, and we really see that connecting with Odense Havn could be a great way to solve that. When we look at the market, of course, we're seeing a huge number of changes. There's no getting around that. But at the same time, I think being somewhere like WindEurope, there is so much optimism in the room. And I think what we're really seeing is we need this full ecosystem to make the rollout of offshore wind and wind power in general happen. And I think that's really what I see with Odense Havn as well, and with Maersk Offshore Wind. We are looking at building these connections to make this happen. I think we are looking at a growing port capacity problem, and that's why we need to start thinking outside of the box here. And that's why, again, the kinds of partnerships that we can create with Odense Havn and with other ports are really important. I think the human aspect of Odense Port's approach to this is so valuable, because, as you say, you're a port for a growing world, and everything is about people. So if we are bringing people into that conversation, what are people's needs? What are people's needs now? What are people's needs in 5 years' time? If we are looking at building out, if we are looking at the EU's ambitions for offshore wind, for example, and how we're going to meet those, we need everyone on board for that.